What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Rappin' Rabbit here again, bringing you an Outpost 84 and 8 gameplay on Ground War. And today I'm joined with a special guest. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, it's Commander Slash. How are you?
Commander Slash is a veteran like I, and we've decided to do a little dual comm to mix things up on the YouTube channel. But today, I'm running an ACR silenced with the extended mag, so I'm using the dual mag proficiency, or dual attachments proficiency. I'm running a portable radar, a Semtex. My kill streaks are a Predator missile, and then an AH-6, and a Pavlo. I think I get 2 or 3 Pavlos this game, and I just kind of wreck. The last half of the game is a bit slow, so I apologize about that. Maybe I can do a little speed up there. But anyways, Slash, what do you have to say, man?
Well, is this the best gameplay you've ever done in Modern Warfare 3?
Yes, my closest one was about 70 kills, and that was on a demolition game on the map Mission, I believe. In that game, I actually dropped a Moab. I think I was running Specialist, but the funny thing is, you're still trying to get your first Moab, right?
Yep, always get killed like around 22, 23 by always some guy that just happens to spawn at the right place at the right time for him, but the wrong place for me.
You remember yesterday I was hosting a party, and I would say I don't think everyone was doing real good except for you, and I decided to rage quit and bring everybody else out, and you were like 3 away from a Moab, and
Yeah.
After that, I didn't think you were going to be my friend, but here you are.
Yep. Well, it's just a video game, so who cares?
I wonder if Anna would feel left out that we're not bringing her in the dual comm to make it a tri-comm.
Well, there'll be plenty of time for other commentaries, especially that 11 and 1 search and destroy gameplay I got earlier today.
And there's my Pavlo number 1. See, what I like to do here is I'm running a scavenger, so I never run out of ammo, so I can always pick some up. Running Hardline. Hardline Pro is more overpowered than what people think. I think the majority of people are starting to run Assassin just because of the overuse of UAVs. But with Assassin Pro, or Hardline Pro, you get point streaks for every other assist, and that helps out quite a bit in this game.
Can you, using the Hardline, the assist probe thing, can you still get like 2 Moabs? Or did they patch that?
No, they patched that. That was early on in the game, and somebody, I don't even understand what happened with what he was doing, but for some reason he called in a Moab and then got an assist, and he got a second Moab without even dying. And that
That's amazing.
Hardline Pro is assists will add up to your Moab kill streak, so you don't need to get just straight 24 gun kills. You could get like 22 and have 4 assists, and you'll still get a Moab.
You know, we should try that. Someone who just kind of hides and shoots, and then just get a Moab through pure assists, no kills.
That'd be one of the tougher challenges. You know, I've seen a lot of YouTube challenges where subscribers of some YouTube guy issues a bunch of challenges for them to use. Like, I've seen a guy who used a silenced, I forgot what sniper rifle it was, but he used a silenced sniper rifle and got a Moab with that. It was pretty crazy. We ought to go into a private match just to do assist and get a Moab. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, test it out, see if it would actually work.
Yeah.
But man, all those Javelins I've been seeing in the feed right now, like, I think I've seen like 8 Javelin kills. I'm surprised you haven't died by one of them.
I think I have a teammate doing that, and there's someone on the other team doing that. I'm surprised he's going for kills than trying to destroy my kill streaks, because I put up quite a bit of those. Another helpful perk that I use, and I don't think the majority of people take advantage of, I think it's Stalker. Stalker that makes you move fast.
Oh yeah, I love Stalker.
I mean, it really helps coming around corners, and then if you get used to Stalker and then you go back to something else and you're aiming down sights, trying to move around, you're just so slow, and you're like dead man in the middle of a field. 'cause you're moving real slow. Somebody come up behind you.
Another good perk that is underestimated, quick draw. Like so many situations where I've had an ACR and I needed to just zoom in at close range to be able to kill the guy.
Yeah, and SitRep Pro I think is kind of ridiculous. I mean, it's fun to use and it's good to have, but I mean, there's no point for Dead Silence anymore. Dead Silence is just a useless perk.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could use it when you're not doing search, but if you're in search and you only have Dead Silence, then you're at a disadvantage. Some game modes, like Domination, Team Deathmatch, Dead Silence isn't really a necessity, and SitRep would be one just because you can hear them louder, and your teammates are reduced, and you can also pick up equipment. So it's basically Dead Silence on steroids.
Oh yeah, like in the search match earlier, one of our teammates had the pro version of what is it, a SitRep, and like I had my Turtle Beaches on, and I was able to hear everything around him. It was insane. Like it didn't sound like normal footsteps. Like they had hard boots on, and they were walking on metal. It was just like clack, 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 clack.
I would compare that to if they were to make sleight of hand, like you can carry 2 primary weapons, which is what Overkill does, but your second primary weapon has hollow points, which would be just about as overpowered, but that'd probably get used more as well. And another thing that they've done is they've done a gun buff on 4 different weapons, I believe. They made the MP5 a higher rate of fire, they made the MP9 more stable, and the FAD is increased in damage. The M16's fire rate is increased, and I believe they increased the damage on that too. Am I missing a weapon? Or is that it?
I think that's it. Also, I think they did a placebo effect, because I was reading on Twitter that some guy was testing out all the weapons in a private match, and he said it was exactly the same way it was pre-hot patch, and apparently the patch wasn't properly executed on Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer's side, so they had to redo it all last night. So whatever things you saw during the day yesterday was a placebo.
I've heard someone say that they think it's that the buff and the update was applied. He agrees and thinks that the weapons are better, and there's also people out there that think that there was really nothing, but I don't think they have anything to lie about or have no reason to, so I don't know.
Yeah.
The differences probably aren't that big of a difference, but they're big enough, and I think more people have started to use those other weapons now, because they were not used hardly at all.
Oh yeah, like I love using the UMP and the FAD now.
Yeah. You're still going to see people use the MP7, you're still going to see people use the ACR, but I think now they'll definitely mix it up. The FAD's, I like the FAD, but the only negative thing about that is I think the fire rate's a bit high and the magazine's not quite big enough, so I might just run silencer and extended mags just like I do on the ACR.
Yeah, that would be a pretty good combo.
And sometimes what I like to do is, you know how you see the little bullets there to the bottom right corner? Sometimes I like to count slow in my head instead of, looking to see how many bullets you have so you know when to reload. So I think you could fire for like straight 6 or 7 seconds with extended mags, but with the FAD it would definitely be a lot higher. And that helps you keep your eyes on the target instead of the corner of the screen, which could really get you killed.
Right. So now with this 84-8 gameplay, what's your next goal in Modern Warfare 3?
I'd say my next goal is to try and get to 100 or break 100.
Well, you were able to do this 84-8 pretty easily from what it seems here with all these awesome kill streaks, so you could definitely do it.
I think I could. The thing, I was early in this game, the first half, I was like, wow, I think I can break 100, but then I think the guys on the other team were starting to settle in and get things straightened out, because the second half is just a bit slower and I don't do near as well, which I think that happens quite a bit, because as soon as you end a streak, it seems like it's harder to get back on a streak.
Yeah, because like I noticed that all your deaths were because a guy just happened to be at a choke point and you were not looking at him because you were concentrating on like 3 other guys that you just finished killing, and nope, he took advantage and killed you.
Right.
Yeah, Black Ops 2. What do you think of, from what you've seen so far? I mean, sure, they haven't shown any multiplayer stuff, but what do you think they're gonna show?
Well, from what I've seen is not enough to really make me happy. From what I've seen is it looks like it will be kind of like Modern Warfare 3. The things we don't like about Modern Warfare 3 might be returning. I haven't seen enough.
Right.
I don't know.
Hopefully, by the end of this month or beginning of next month, they'll show the multiplayer footage. That's usually the time frame they've always done for Call of Duty. I heard that Treyarch said that Last Stand is not returning in any iteration as a perk, as a death streak. Once you kill a guy, he's dead, which I'm pretty excited about.
A lot of people were upset when they found out Final Stand or Last Stand or whatever the heck it's called returned in this game after Robert Bowling said nothing like that would be back.
Like so many times that I've killed the guy, he goes into Final Stand, and they have like that 1 second invincibility that no matter what, they don't die, and they've killed me. It's so annoying.
What I hate the most is the blob shots, and you know what that is. You shoot a guy enough for him to die, he drops to the floor, and as he's dropping, he shoots you and kills you. I honestly hate that the most.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're going to wrap it up here. It's been Rappin' Rabbit, Commander Slash. I hope to see you guys again soon.
Alright, peace out, guys.